What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the World of Juice channel. Welcome back to NASCAR Heat 5 and the NASCAR Cup Series Championship Series we have going on the channel. If you guys missed the last couple of episodes, we raced the Daytona 500 in the first episode. We won that. And we raced the Las Vegas Pennzoil 500, I think it was, or 400, either one. I think it was 500. And we won that as well. And the difficulty on those two races was 90. So I said at the end of the last episode that I would change the difficulty. I would raise it up a little bit. And I would raise it up to 93 to test and see how that is. We still have the race distance on 13%. So we're going to go with that. We have full damage on the cars. And we are going to see how difficult 93 is. If it's not difficult, then we will go to 95 or 96 or something. We'll go until it feels like it's more competitive than what it's been, because the past two races, the first two races I should say, we got out in front and then really didn't have a problem keeping the lead, and actually got a sizable lead in both of those races, and we're never really challenged. So hopefully at the Auto Club 400 we have a little bit more of a challenge. I don't want to win every single race. I want this to be competitive. I want it to be more realistic. I want it to be more like real life, where no racer is going to win all 36 races. So I don't want that to happen. So if we have to keep bumping it up, then we will. And if we keep doing good, then that means that I'm just a really good racer, I guess. But we can check the standings really quickly. We are sitting in first place in the playoff standings, obviously, because we have the only two wins of the season, which means we have 80 points, 40 per race. Joey Logano sitting in second with 68 points. There has been some surprises throughout the race. As you can tell, Jimmy Johnson not in the top 15, top 16 of the racers so far. So there have been some upsets. There have been some surprises. Kevin Harvick's not even in here, I don't think. No, I don't see Kevin Harvick in there. And so, yeah, see down there on the right, it says need points. Clint Boyer, Eric Jones, Kevin Hart, Ross Chastain, and Justin Haley all need 2 points or more to get into the playoffs. So that is what we're looking at right here. And we are going to jump right into the Auto Club 400. It's a Speedway track type, which means it's a little bit bigger. As you can tell from the other two races, it's not a super speedway, which is the biggest, I'm pretty sure, besides a road course, obviously. But it is a regular speedway, so it's a bit bigger than a short track, but it's not as big as a super speedway. It's just a regular track. So the Pennzoil one had 35 laps, which means it's smaller. So this one's a little bit bigger than the Las Vegas one. So we're going to have 26 laps, and hopefully we can get the W even with a little bit raised difficulty. So let's go and check it out. I'll see you guys at the race. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are at the Auto Club 400 at the Auto Club Speedway. Hopefully we can get our third win of the season. We got to pull out here and get a little bit of practice in before we jump into qualifying. We got to get a feel for the track like we always do every single race. This is a very wide track, so we are probably going to be going 3 wide a lot of the race, maybe even 4 wide depending on the situation. But with these wider tracks, you got to get a feel for where the speed is, which it is up by the wall, up closer to the wall on the outside lane. And then as you jump down, you got to want to control your speed, because once you jump down off of that outside lane, you're going to be flying through the turn. So if you don't let go of the accelerator, you are going to be flying through that turn right into the wall, and that's not what you want to do. So I actually didn't do the right thing there. I should have came right up towards the wall after the turn to maximize the amount of speed that I could get. As you can see, the arrows are pointing straight back up to the wall, but on that first turn, on turn 2, I didn't really do that. But I did it on this one, and we should be able to catch the guy in front of us. We are sitting, hopefully, on pole positioning once again. The goal for practice is 41.8 seconds. We're sitting at 33 right now, 35. We should. Bubba Wallace's car is pretty fast. Let's see if we can get it. 41.5. All right, so we can end practice now. We know we're quick enough, at least on this first lap. Ryan Newman's not going to pass me. See what I'm talking about, how the arrows turn red as you go around this turn 1? Because you build up a lot of speed, and if you don't let go of the accelerator as you make your way around turn 1, you are going to fly right into the wall. So that is probably the most important tip that you can learn from the Auto Club 400, is that it's such a wide track that you wouldn't think you would need to let go of the accelerator, because you don't have to in like the Daytona 500, and obviously I don't think you do in Las Vegas either. Maybe you do a little bit, but this one, like, look at that, it starts you start letting off the accelerator real quickly. So you gotta just let that thing go, let it ride out, and then you wanna, especially if you're passing somebody as well. Ooh, got a little bit of nudge there by 41. I'll go one more round, or I'll finish this lap on the practice, and then we'll start the qualifying. We know we're fast enough to at least set a new fastest time, so maybe we can sit on the pole once again. That's how we did it in Las Vegas. Yeah, we're fast. We are freaking fast. All right, so our our third lap was our quickest lap, so that's good. All right, we achieved the goal, so now we can go past practice right into qualifying. Our pole position is 41.364. Excuse me. Pole positioning is 41.364. I think that's attainable if we can build up enough speed like we did in practice. Our first lap was, what was it, 41? I don't know what, I'm not sure what our practice time was now. I don't remember. I'm not sure if we got a 41.3 during practice. Pole position might be hard on this one. We might not be sitting on the pole. But we didn't sit on the pole in Daytona, and we still ended up winning that race too. So we even, matter of fact, we started like 38th or something at Daytona and still won the race. So only one lap of qualifying here at the Auto Club 400. See, as you can tell that my car just wants to rise up the track, and I probably screwed that up a little bit there. I let out the accelerator a little too much. It's going to slow me down just a hair, and that's going to be the difference probably. Especially with only one lap of qualifying, one chance of qualifying. So you got to ride it out and then let it go, and then ride it out and then keep it going. Yeah, I don't think I should have been on 33 by the time I exited that turn 2, so I don't think I'm going to get 41.3. But what are we going to get? 42? 41.8. Okay, so not our quickest. We're going to start 4th. All right, that's respectable. Very respectable. Oh, I skipped it too fast. I didn't see who was starting in front of me. It looks like we're starting next to Kyle Busch, though. All right, stories of the race. Truex car is really fast today. Truex wins the pole. And then John Nemechek failed an optical scanning station multiple times. Oh, so he's starting in the back. So Truex won the pole. He's sitting in first. It looks like Logano's next to him in second. We are next to Busch, who is in third. Kyle, to be exact. Kyle Busch. Who's behind us? Oh, we got squeezed right there. And Ryan Newman's behind us, and looks like 6th. Oh, I've nudged Logano. That's not what I wanted to do. I lost a lot of speed there. Oh, Ryan Blaney is up there in 12. Or driving the number 12 car, not in 12. That is not what I want to do. I did not want to hit Logano like that. That slowed me down. But we are drifting right here. Don't want to do that. Truex is still in first. He's pulled away, but our car is coming up here. It seems about just the same difficulty as 90, so maybe we're going to have to bump it up to 95, 96 for the next race, just to get a feel for how it's doing. Oh, going to go way too fast. Oh no, I spun out Truex.
All right, you're clear.
Oh, that is not what I wanted to do at all. Okay, he saved it. Good. I did not want to spin out Truex there. That was a complete accident. I couldn't control my speed going into the turn 1. I got caught on the draft, and I just rode right up to him. That is not what I wanted to do. But this one, maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe this is going to be a little bit more difficult, because especially with the wider track, I might not be able to keep my speed up the entire race. I don't know, maybe they'll be able to catch me, who knows. But like I have been doing the past couple of races, I will probably do a little bit of a time lapse so that you guys don't have to sit here and listen to me jabber on for 26 laps. You can listen to some quality music while I race around this track, and I'll pull you guys back in when something exciting happens. If something exciting happens, if we just go the rest of the race without any problems, then I'll pull you in around the last lap and we can celebrate the victory again. But if somebody catches me up, then I will bring you guys back in and talk about that. But as we cross the finish line for lap number 3, let's do this thing.
I know you feel like you want me, and I guess in a way you do. Holding my breath, unraveling emotions. I need some space to think this through. Call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. Look away so you won't see, cause the pain is in my eyes. Feels like I could break at any moment and shatter your insides. If you feel my mind, call me all night long. Try to give you hints and a hard to see. Right on the line, no. Losing it on you's the last thing I need. If I'm honest, I'll just make you cry. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I promise, now's not the right time. And I don't wanna fight with you, I would rather lie to you. I would rather lie. I would rather lie.
Alright, I can probably bring you guys back in right now. As you can see, we've got 25 laps raced out of 26. 2 laps remaining, this one and another one. And I have basically lapped everybody at least once except for the top 10. And I don't think I'm going to be able to catch the top 10 with only 2 laps left. Although Blaney's right here at 12. Maybe I can. So I'm definitely going to bump up the difficulty to at least 96 to check and see how difficult that is. And if that's not as difficult, then we can go up even further. But I'm going to keep going up until there's actually a little bit more of a challenge, because right now this race has been completely easy. Like, I haven't had any difficulty. The only difficulty I had was accidentally spinning out Truex Jr. Luckily he saved it, but that was my bad because I got caught in the draft right behind him and I lost control of my car. So I'm just glad that he saved it. But other than that, there's really been no problem whatsoever. And we're going to get another W, our 3rd win of the season out of 3 races. And it looks like I'm not going to be able to catch Byron by I'm not going to be able to catch William Byron by the end of the race. There it is. Another W in the books for Bubba Wallace. Let's do the burnout. Everybody wants to see it. You love seeing a burnout. There it is. Yeah, get it up there. Let's get into the grass. If I can. Get it. There it is. Yes. Oh, you gotta love the burnouts, baby. You gotta love them. That's why you watch NASCAR. There it is. Beautiful, beautiful. So our speed rating was 95, and we finished in first. Truex was the man who finished second. I'm glad he recovered. Oh, good. A good finish for Kevin Harvick. He needed those points. He needed those points bad. Who crashed? I did not see. There was somebody who crashed. I'm not 100% sure who it was. Point standings. Looks like Kevin Harvick gets himself into the playoffs with that good finish. But we have 120 points, so we are absolutely dominating. And there it is, the Auto Cup championship right there, the trophy, as Bubba Wallace gets number 3, win number 3 out of 3 races. So hopefully the next race is a little bit more difficult. Congratulations to good old Bubba. We had the fastest lap at a 41.6. Understandable. We led the most laps at 25 out of 26. I think Truex got to lead 1. Ricky Stenhouse went from 31st to 18th, so congratulations to Stenhouse. And Denny Hamlin, oh, he must have been the one who wrecked. Okay, that makes sense. He started 10th and he finished 40th, so Denny Hamlin must have been the man who wrecked. That sucks for him. All right, another W as we move on to Phoenix. And Phoenix is a short track, so there's going to be 41 laps in the next episode. But luckily for Kevin Harvick, he moves into number 9 positioning in the playoffs with that big finish. That was a good finish for him. He needed that. A lot of change, though. Clint Boyer gets up there with a good finish. Chase Elliott falls out. I'm pretty sure he was in last week with the playoffs, but it looks like he falls out with 9 points behind 16th place. And then need wins is Matt Benedetto, Daniel Suarez, Chris Buescher, Justin Haley, and Jimmy Johnson all need wins. They are behind with 1 because I'm the only one who has 1 so far. So I will actually go do that right now. You know what? First, I want to switch to the point standings. Oh, wait, never mind. I didn't know that did that. But anyway, I want to change this to 96 now. It goes up to 105, so we may get up there. Who knows? But I'm going to save that. So the next race at Phoenix will be 96 difficulty, 41 laps. Hopefully we can get another win. But if we don't, then that's fine. That's what I'm really looking for here is just more competition, more a balanced season. Is really what I'm going for. But we got our 3rd win out of 3 races. Hopefully we can win more. If we don't, that's fine. We don't really need to win anymore. We're already in the playoffs. We can keep our positioning if we just keep up good finishes. Keep having good finishes in races, like top 5 finishes every race. But that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. Remember to smash that like button on the video, hit the notification bell and the subscription button while you're down there. It only takes a few seconds of that and really help me out. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. See ya!